Welcome to the Ultimate Cake Baking Challenge, where tradition meets innovation and the ordinary is transformed into the extraordinary. Today, we're venturing far beyond the typical mixing bowls and frosting bags, breaking the rules and reimagining what cake can be. Whether you're a home baker, a cake enthusiast, or someone who simply loves sweet surprises, get ready for a journey that's as creative as it is delicious. Let's begin by flipping expectations. Literally. Upside-down cakes have graced dessert tables for generations, but we're elevating this classic treat with unexpected flavors and modern twists. Imagine a pineapple upside-down cake, but instead of the usual canned fruit and syrupy glaze, we're layering in fresh slices of golden kiwi and rosy grapefruit. These tart notes balance the sweet, caramelized topping, creating a new symphony of flavors with every bite. As the fruit cooks beneath the batter, their juices seep up, infusing the cake with vibrant color and taste. When we invert the finished cake and let it release onto the plate, the stunning mosaic of jewel-toned fruit is revealed, making for a show-stopping centerpiece. But why stop at fruit? Let's venture into savory territory. Picture a tomato and basil upside-down polenta cake, juicy cherry tomatoes nestled at the bottom, caramelized with a drizzle of olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Pour over a golden herbed polenta batter before baking. The result? A savory cake that pairs beautifully with a salad, perfect for a lunch with a twist or an unforgettable brunch. Now, we turn our attention to textures. Cake doesn't have to be all about soft, spongy layers. Let's add a surprise crunch with a nut brittle topping or a layer of candied ginger. By embedding slivers of roasted pistachios and shards of almond brittle beneath the cake batter, we create a beautiful contrast, soft crumb above, crackly crunch below. It's this playful interplay of textures that takes a cake from good to remarkable. Of course, no baking challenge would be complete without exploring bold new flavors. Enter global inspiration. Take a classic French almond financier and turn it into a vibrant upside-down cake by arranging halved plums and a dusting of cardamom at the base. Or travel to the Far East by lining the bottom of your pan with matcha-infused pears, then pouring over a delicate honey sponge. These cakes invite you to taste the world, bite by bite, all while learning new techniques and creative flavor pairings. Next, we tackle the ever-important art of cake decoration. Traditional frosting and piping are just the beginning. Our goal is to think outside the cake pan. Why not paint with naturally colored creams, using beet and blueberry juices for soft pinks and purples, or decorate with edible flowers, candied citrus peel, or crystallized herbs for a garden-fresh look. You could even try geometric stencils and a dusting of powdered sugar, cocoa, or matcha powder for a dramatic, modern effect. Here, the only limit is your imagination. For a true challenge, let's experiment with anti-gravity cakes. These whimsical creations defy logic as candies, cookies, or fruit pieces appear to magically float above a cake, supported by cleverly disguised skewers and supports. It's equal parts baking and engineering, an opportunity to wow your friends and hone some seriously impressive kitchen skills. Don't forget to embrace the playful side of baking too. Create a cake that reveals a hidden message when you slice into it, using colored layers or embedded letters made from sponge. Or design a piñata cake, where a cascade of chocolate candies bursts out when it's cut. Each slice brings an element of surprise, delighting both adults and kids alike. As we push culinary boundaries, it's important to remember that even the most inventive cakes are built on solid technique. Balancing dry and wet ingredients, beating eggs for maximum lift, choosing the right pan size. These basics provide the foundation for all our cake creations. But once you've mastered the fundamentals, creativity and experimentation are your best friends. Throughout our challenge, expect some happy accidents and learning moments. A cake that collapses might become a delicious trifle. A decorating mishap could spark a new trend. Baking, at its heart, is an invitation to experiment, to learn from mistakes, and to celebrate the unexpected beauty of imperfection. If you're baking along at home, don't be afraid to make each recipe your own. Substitute local fruits, try different spices, adjust the sugar to suit your palate. The most memorable cakes often reflect the unique personality and curiosity of their maker. And when you present your creation, whether it's a sculptural showpiece or a rustic upside-down delight, remember that it's the love and storytelling that make it truly special. As we wrap up this adventure, let's recap the essentials for pushing boundaries in your next cake baking session. Start with a classic, then ask, how can I flip this on its head? Whether that means literally inverting the cake, experimenting with unconventional flavor pairings, or inventing a new decorating technique, the magic lies in daring to be different. Gather inspiration from the world around you, involve friends and family, and don't be afraid to laugh at the flops and celebrate the triumphs. So, are you ready to rethink everything you know about cake? Whether you're planning a birthday, a holiday celebration, or simply a joyful weekend project, the tools and techniques we've explored today will empower you to create treats that dazzle the senses and spark conversation. Every cake is a blank canvas, waiting for your imagination. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the upside down, inside out, and totally unforgettable world of innovative cake baking. Remember, the possibilities are endless when you approach the kitchen with curiosity and creativity. Be sure to stay tuned for more baking challenges and adventures, where we'll continue to explore fresh flavors, cutting-edge techniques, and creative designs that challenge your expectations and inspire your next delicious masterpiece. Happy baking, and may your next cake be the one that everyone remembers.